And we're live. Okie dokie. Right, so I've done lots of the prep beforehand because the dish itself is going to take 20 odd minutes to sort itself out, and then, you know, got to let it simmer for a short while. It's been a kerfuffle just to get to this point. But we're here, and you know, we're going to get it done. We don't give up. That is something we don't do. You might see me fail. Like if you see my latest little short, you might see me fail, but you'll never see me quit. I'm not a quitter. Right, so we're going to be doing all of this in one pan, which is the Trangia billy can. Why, I hear you ask? Well, it's because it's a rather large dish, and I want to make sure that I'm able to get it all in. So just find that lighter and we shall get started. There we go. Once we've got the thing lit, the Trangia kind of just does the rest of the work for you. Turn that down now. Let's get my mate Billy on there. My mate Billy can. And Billy can. Billy actually can. Yeah, it's quite windy here, dude. It most certainly is. In fact, I need to take that off. For now, we've got to prepare the sausages, which I'd forgotten about, in all honesty. So what I can do actually is get a little bit of oil in the billy can. Like so. And then I can just lock these in as and when they're done being chopped. Get some out of my way then. But I didn't bring anything to wash my flipping hands with. Forgetting that the sausages are going to need to be manhandled. Do I have enough room for all of the sausage? I'm going to have to leave it at that. I'm not going to be able to use all the sausages. I'm using all the fresh ones, but I can't use the ones that I've defrosted. So, a slight adjustment. Bloody hell. I am sorry about the wind, guys. It's probably causing havoc. Such is life. I cannot control the wind. Put the oil down there. Let's have a little swig. Drinking a stout whilst cooking. Just about fit 8 sausages in there. Just. We're on the limit here. So they're going to cook. Once they're done, we're going to move them out. We're going to cook some onions, a bit of chilli, some herbs and spices, and eventually we shall have a pot of Hairy Biker's sausage casserole. And I did bring these geese flying in and flying out and all that jazz. Can't show you. The other camera tripod broke while I was investigating another area. Clean snapped the thing that holds the camera in place. The clamp is what it is. Let's crank this up a little, maybe a bit more oil. Although they'll have fats come out of them anyway, won't they? Eventually. We've chopped all the onion up. I've chopped the garlic and that. What I need to do though is chop up the streaky bacon. There's literally a path just over there, like in the view of absolutely everyone. But I wanted to sit here and I want a big time lapse thing of all that jazz going off over there. That was the plan. Is it even doing anything at this point? How is everybody today? How we're doing? Attempting a sausage casserole at Attenborough Nature Reserve. If you live in anywhere near Attenborough Nature Reserve and you would like some sausage casserole, do come on down. I've got 2 plates and I will certainly help you, let you have some. They're sort of cooking now. God, it took them a while to get going. Must be the wind battling the elements, you know, which is understandable. That's the thing about outdoor cooking, you are always battling the elements. All the time. You're trying to heat your food up, it is constantly trying to cool your food down. And this probably was not the best idea because of how bloody windy it is. Hurry up and cook! It seems to be doing something. Not quite sure what. It's as if the heat's not rising enough to it, if you get what I mean. Normally I've not had any problems with the billy cam. Normally. No way I can like shield from the wind or anything. I've just kind of got to hope that it's going to cook them, or I'm going home with a pot full of raw sausages. But not before I've drank the beers that I've got. If this was to fail now, then you know that's that. I do have another sauce, obviously, but I thought this would be the most efficient with the wind. Well, sounds like we've got a sizzle on the go. That's a good sign. It's just nice down here. Water, nature reserve, you know, there's lots of birds flying about and stuff. Ducks, you name it. It's really, really good. It's good fun. It's very picturesque. Hello. How you doing? All right? Give them a turn over, see how they're doing. They're cooking, but not very well. They're not cooking to the best of their ability. Cumberland sausages. This might take a bit longer, that's all. They're sort of cooking. Sort of. by the look of it. Now do I switch it off and turn to the fuel, the alcohol fuel, or do I just keep going with this and pray that it works? I mean, it's got fire there, it's got the heat, but it's not kicking out enough, even on full whack, and I'm not sure why. And then just like that, it starts working. Sort of. What a pain in the arse. Lucky it's a nice day, isn't it? I command you to cook. Dee 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 dee. That's it on full whack. It can't go any higher than that. Maybe a bit more oil might help. Who knows? Who actually knows? The sun's reflecting off the water. It's really, really hurting my eyes. There we go. It's going now. Why has it took so long? I don't know what's happened to that one. It's kind of leaked out of the flipping casing. Strange how it's not as efficient as it should be. Oh. Now this, it looks like a colostomy bag, but it's not. What it's meant to have been is some camping bread, but unfortunately it went wrong. I didn't bring enough water, so I tried to do it with beer, and I think I added a little bit too much water, too much beer to it, and it's made it ever so slightly too runny. But I might still try and cook it. So I'm going to put that down there. That can just sit in the sun. I was trying to heat it in my jacket, but yeah. Egyptian geese. They're the ones with the rusty feathers that look absolutely menacing. They've got these beady little eyes. Oh, we've got a little friend. Little mosquitoes come to join me. We can bugger off, that's what it can do. Right, this ain't working, guys. It is not working. It's just not cooking them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to cool down, before I can swap it out. I'm not going to bore the shit out of you with me just talking until I'm able to do that. So I'm going to stop this live and I'm going to restart it in a few minutes once it's cooled down. In fact, no, I'm not even going to bother doing that because it doesn't matter. I'm going to try and unattach it without hurting myself. Again, I'm not sure why it's just being such a pain in the backside. There's plenty of gas in it, so it should be working. But yeah, okay, so that's the first, well, that's not the first thing to go tits up today, actually. A few things have, but we've got to figure out a way of getting this off there without burning myself much. Don't mind a bit of burnage, but we don't want ultimate burnage. Or has he done it? Has he gone and done it, lad? He's only gone and done it. Can I grab that bit? And is that bit hot? Can I just do it without doing that? Look at that. Expertise, man. Absolute legend. Right. That was easier than I thought. The only reason why I hadn't done it earlier is because I really didn't want to have to do it. I didn't want to have to go through the effort of taking that out without hurting myself. Right, let's get as much liquid in here as we can. Make sure it's nice and topped up. I forgot that base was hot then. Shut up. Yep, that's lit. You can't see it at the moment, but that is actually lit. We'll give that a couple of minutes. It's going to get its little fuel burner things going. Maybe. If we're lucky. Oh, my life. Oh, it's taking off now. I never realised how big their wingspan is. Yeah, it's nice down here. Attenborough Nature Reserve. While that sorts its thing out, I'll show you around. I've got to keep an eye on my sausages though, because I don't want no dogs coming and nicking them. Not having my sausage. So the path is up there. So I'm really, really close to people. And this is some of the wildlife you can find here. I'll just zoom out a little. Lots of things. I've never seen an otter here. I've seen a kingfisher. I've seen the shoveler. Black-headed gull. I've seen the sand martins. Starling. Golden eye. Common tern. All that kind of jazz. And it's an old quarry. They just dug it all out, took all the minerals out, and then whether they filled it or it naturally filled, I'm not 100% sure. But there's a few lakes. This is just one side of it. And yeah, that's where I am today. That is where I am cooking. Plenty of wildlife to see. Right, let's see how that's doing now. Yeah, that's doing all right. Seems to be. Let's get the bangers back on and we'll see what it does. You know? Or what it doesn't do, as the case may be. But either way, we'll find out what's going to happen, won't we? One way or another. Is that charging? Yeah, it says it's charging. I command you to cook. Right, while that's not doing anything, I might as well chop the bloody bacon up. Let's pop that to the side there. So you can at least see me chopping bacon. If you can actually see me though. We go back a little bit further. There we go, you can see that, can't you? So a couple of rashers streaky bacon. Now it's not normally the bacon I choose to use, but it's what the recipe required, so it is what we have done. Chopped into 2 centimeter pieces, apparently. Just chop that down there. Well, this isn't going to go very well, is it? Oh my gosh. Can we do it like that? This is not going well, guys. I want to go home. I want to go home. Is that chopping it? Bloody hell. Raw meat all over me flipping hands. Just what you need. It's not going according to plan. Right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cook it as it is, then I'm going to cut it up and throw it back in. And I'm just going to wipe that out like that. Just because. These things are sent to test us. Streaky bacon. Now, it is nice grilled, but it's not good for chopping up. Right, let's leave that over there. It ain't working, guys. It ain't working. It's lit, but it's just too windy. I have to call it. I don't want to, but I might. It's that windy that the heat's just not reaching the bottom of the pan. Same problem I was having with the gas. Even that, just wasn't reaching the pan. Now the other problem I've got is getting all of this home. Because I've got nothing to carry it in. Ah well. We'll give it another 5 minutes, and if it doesn't start to cook, then I'm just going to have to call it and I'm just going home. Simple as that. I'm certainly not going to sit here and drag it out just for the sake of it. You know, I'm hungry. I want some bloody food. And there's literally nothing I can do to block off the wind or anything. I mean, I could probably move somewhere, but this whole area, wherever you go, you're going to be exposed because you've got the openness of the water where the wind can just, you know, pull across and so on and so forth. I'm probably pretty pissed off if I do have to go home empty-handed. Because I've got the onion chopped, I've got the thing ready. It's doing nothing. Herbs and my pepper, it's all going off. Oh, bloody hell. glue my hat down just to be able to actually do it. Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to call it, guys. Unfortunately, it's not actually working. As you can see, we've got a flame. The flame's absolutely raging, but it's just not getting through to the pan to cook this, unfortunately. So yeah, that's that. Unless I can find another place on the way home that's got a bit of shelter from wind. That'll be that. Right. Thank you to anyone who did join. I'm very, very sorry. I mean, that's not even hot. It's warm. Well, it's hot. It is hot, but it's not hot enough to cook. How bizarre. Right, I'm gone. I'm going home. I'm going to pack up. I'm going to let everything cool down. I'm going to pack up. Somehow, I've got to get all this home. But I've got nothing to contain. I'm going to have to put the onion in there. Even though it's not cooked. That's going to have to go in there. Right. The stock's going to have to go back into the container that it came in. Yeah, what a bummer. Right, anyway, I'm out. I'll catch you guys later. If the live continues later on, then I managed to find somewhere not as windy. But yeah, bit gutted, not gonna lie. You know, take it on the chin. It is what it is. It's too windy. It wasn't working. I tried the gas and I tried the spirit burner as well. And yeah, both of them are a bust. I'm gonna finish my beer, pack away, and I'm gonna get out of here. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you soon. I might find another place to do it, but at the moment, this is just, it's just ridiculous. So, thanks you for watching, and I'll catch you all later.